Good morning. Welcome to the Stuyvesant Square Consultancy Jobs Report for February 2019. Just if you're not familiar with how we do this, very quickly, let's go over it. We show the average weekly wage in this yellow line. We show the number of jobs created in the prior month in this blue line here. So this is January. And we show the current month here in February in green. The right side of the chart shows the number of jobs created in thousands. The chart on the left shows the average weekly wages, and across the horizontal axis we show each of the categories of sector employment that the Department of Labor uses to show the number of jobs in detail. In our instance, this and this are consolidated, and in our chart they're broken out so that education and health services and healthcare and social assistance services, this is the total, this is what's included in part of that. Likewise, in manufacturing, we show non-durable goods manufacturing and durable goods manufacturing. It just gives a little bit more detail. Turning now to the actual report itself, it was gravely disappointing. There was only 20,000 jobs, which is considerably less than the 180-odd thousand that was the consensus estimate for February. This gave us a average 3-month jobs creation of it also in the 180,000, which on average isn't that bad, but given some other data that we detail in our written report, this is not a good jobs report. We also are concerned about some other aspects of the overall economy. We see some black swan or some gray swan risks on the horizon. And generally speaking, what we are suggesting to older investors, those who are at or near retirement age, that they swap out their investments or at least hedge their investments so that they are the equivalent of 75% cash. We're not scared, but we're concerned. Let's put it that way. One of the things that concerns us is this the yield curve, particularly in the lower years, the lower end. Normally we use the 3-month, 10-year yield in our analysis to determine whether or not there's threat. The reason being that the 3-month is the Fed basically affects lower term yields more so than long-term yields. What we're seeing though, and as you can see here in this black field, is these yields in the period from the 3-month to the 5-year are literally all over the place. They're intersecting, they're inverting. This is showing that the economy and investors don't really know where to go. It's extremely disconcerting. This is from the beginning of 2019. You have to remember that when 2017 started, there was a 200 basis point spread between the 3-month and the 10-year. That has since narrowed down to less than 25 basis points. It's very disconcerting. It shows that the economy is unsure of where to go, where investors are unsure of where to go. They are putting more money into treasuries and away from stocks. but still, because the Fed has maintained such low rates for such a long time, a lot of that money is still sitting in the stock market, in equities. So our advice at this point is, as we said back, I think first in August, we had a flashing yellow light in August. In November, we changed that to a flashing red light, which was proceed with stop, analyze, and proceed with caution. And nothing we have seen so far dissuades us from that advice back in November. If anything, we are on even higher level of alert. We first release our data under our website, which is www.stisquare.com. If you go to client advisories here and then click flash reports, you'll see the detail of what we provide. The data usually goes up within an hour or two of the release by the Bureau of Labor Statistics or the Bureau of Economic Analysis. We then publish it on our Twitter account, which is @STISquare here. Then we put it up on our LinkedIn account, which is the Stuyvesant Square Consultancy. Then we place it on our Facebook page, which is also the Stuyvesant Square Consultancy. Finally, we place the detailed report of our jobs reports and our GDP report on the website seekingalpha.com, which you can access for free. You just have to register and sign up. I believe that the data on our GDP and jobs report stays available forever. However, some of our stock reports and our other data disappears after a while, and you have to go through their paywall and subscribe and what have you. But you can find all of the detail of everything what we spoke about in the Seeking Alpha under J.G. Collins. Okay? If you would like to get our reports, you can come on here to these subscription mailing list. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your email address, your first name, your last name, and hit the subscribe button. We provide content that is both free and premium. We update our mailing list about every 6 weeks or so. So if we take a while to return to you, that's how long it's going to take to get you into our system. We will see you at the sooner of the GDP report print or the next jobs report, whichever comes first. I haven't checked the Bureau of Economic Analysis to see when they're producing their GDP report, but I would hope that it would be relatively soon. That's the GDP report for fourth quarter 2018. Speak to you then.